Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Mandy. So before I get started on this day, I have to have my coffee. If you've been around, you know how much I love my coffee, and I wanted to share this really cool milk frother with you. A company sent this to me. This video is not sponsored at all, but they just wanted me to review the milk frother, and you guys, I love it. I feel extra fancy when I'm drinking my coffee now. This milk frother is called Hola Rico. It has 3 different froth thickness that you can choose from. It also has 4 different temperature settings. The jug is dishwasher safe. I absolutely love it. So now that I'm having my coffee, I am making out my to-do list. And when I make my to-do list, it's more of like a brain dump. I just need to get everything out of my brain on paper. And I know that sometimes I have a really heavy to-do list, but I know that I'm not going to get everything crossed off that list, and that's fine. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is making some marinade for my chicken. We're going to have this later for dinner. It's called Keto Food Court Bourbon Chicken. It is by Chef Michael. I will leave the link for this recipe down in the description box. I've shared it before in a What's for Dinner, but I honestly don't recall which video that is. But like I said, I'll leave that link down in the description. You do not have to be keto to fix this and enjoy this. It is absolutely delicious. Here I am showing you the bourbon that I use for the marinade, and if you don't want to use bourbon in this recipe, you do not have to. It just gives it a little extra flavor. So we're going to go ahead and get this all mixed up. I am using my little microblade to grate some fresh ginger. I like to keep my ginger in the freezer because I don't use it that often. So whenever I need it, I just pull it out of the freezer, grate it, and then put it back in the freezer. So I'm just going to cover the chicken and put this in the refrigerator until later this evening. All right, now that I have made the marinade and everything, I had some of my spices out, so I thought I would go ahead and do another thing on my list and just organize all of these spices. I received this spice shelf for my birthday. I had it on my Amazon wish list. My sister-in-law bought it for me for my birthday. So I'm gonna try it out and try to straighten up this shelf. My mother-in-law bought me these little spice holders. You could either screw them in or you could use the sticky adhesive. It's kind of like the command strip type stuff. So that's how I put it on, was just with the sticky. I didn't want to drill holes in the cabinets. And I organized the spices that would fit on here, but whenever I go to close it, I have so many in the cabinet. Whenever I go to close the door, it doesn't always close all the way, and that was really getting on my nerves. And then trying to find what spices I have, I would have to pull them all out. As you can see, I had to pull a bunch of them out to get a couple of the spices to make the marinade for the chicken. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out all of the spices. I'm gonna set up the shelf and try to organize this to where it's a little more functional.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can't sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego. Your undenying ego. Oh, look here. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble and everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes with his humble and everlasting ego. Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago. Every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind.
Okay, so I think I like it how it is. We'll just have to see whenever I come and start cooking in here and see how it is trying to get the spices. I may change some things, I don't know. But so far I like it. I like how you can see all the glass jars back there, the organic spices, which we don't really buy organic spices. That was just either substitutes whenever I went grocery shopping or did grocery order, or they just didn't have it when I did go grocery shopping, and that's what I had to buy. So it took me a minute. I was starting to get a little frustrated, and I really didn't want to have to raise this shelf, but sometimes you gotta do things you don't want to do whenever you're organizing things. But I like it. There's no way that I could stack another shelf on there because it does come with 2 shelves. There's no way I could stack another one unless I took this entire shelf out, and then I'm losing that space to put my mixing bowls, my measuring bowls. This kitchen is really small. There's not a whole lot of cabinet space in here, so I have to really think about how things are placed in here. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be functional, a lot easier than having all of the spices stacked on top of each other the way it was before. So we shall see whenever I come in here to cook. So let me know if you guys like this or not. If you have any other suggestions on how I could do this, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions when it comes to tight spaces like this. Hopefully they'll be sturdy and it'll last for a while. So one other thing to check off my to-do list. So the next thing that I'm going to start working on is tidying up the living room. We went school supply shopping a few days ago, so all of the school supplies are still in the living room. Bags are everywhere. So I need to just tidy up the living room, and I'm gonna vacuum the rug and part of the tile, and then hopefully Kaysen will still be napping and I can go ahead and start putting my new plant shelf together that I got for my birthday. My birthday was July 9th, so it's been a little bit, but yeah, I want to go ahead and get that plant shelf put together, because once I get it put together, I am probably going to make a list and go get some more plants, because I have just been absolutely loving having my plants. I haven't killed any. So this is the mess that I'm going to tidy up. We just have, you know, like I said, all of the school supplies. Everything just needs to be tidied up. And then over there's all of my birthday presents. still, so I need to clean those up. And yeah, so let's get busy.
Trying to impress me, pulling out all the stops, making my head dizzy when you tell me what you want. I just wanted you to see me, never thought you'd notice. Thought that you should know I'm already sold, so never let me go. You had me at a la 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 la. Finding ways inside my head, lost and out of focus. I can hear a word you say, 'cause I don't care about your game. I just wanted you to see me. Thought that you should know I'm already sold, so never let me go. You had me at a la 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 la. I don't care. With you my mind is clear. La 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 la. Have me at hello. La 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 la. Have me at hello. La 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 la. Have me at hello.
All right, so I got the living room tidied up and vacuumed, and now I'm sweating. I don't know why I sweat so easily, but I feel it running down my head. Oh well. So now I'm gonna try to put this plant shelf together. I'm hoping that it's not that hard and I can do it myself and not have to wait for Jason to get home. I kind of want to surprise him. Not that he would really care. But he's not really worried about my plants. But I was wanting to put the plant shelf out on the patio. It is an indoor-outdoor shelf. I'm kind of thinking about, sweat rolling down my neck. I'm kind of thinking about putting it here in the living room. Technically, it's considered like the little foyer area. Let me take you over here and show you what I'm talking about. So I'm talking about this little area here next to the front door. On this side, I have my bench with just a little pillow and, but I'm thinking I may put it here. I don't know, we'll see. I'll put it here, see what it looks like. If I don't like it, then I may put it out on the patio. So let's try and get it put together.
Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me, wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby. I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, I got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing.
All right, so Kason just woke up. He's in our bedroom and I hear him in there just cooing. So I'm gonna go get him and change his diaper and then come back out and feed him. So I have to take a quick break on putting my plant shelf together, but so far I think it's gonna be so cute and it's very, very easy to put together. So let's go sneak in on Kason. Hey, big boy. What's he doing? Are you a happy baby? Yeah? Hi. How are you? Yeah. Did you have a good nap? Huh? Did you have a good nap? Yeah? Are you hungry? Yeah, you hungry? Are you hungry? You want Baba? Huh? You want to go get a bottle? Mimi's got it all ready for you.
Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that
All right, so I'm all finished putting the plant shelf together. I absolutely love it. It is so cute. Now I'm kind of wanting to get one for the other side of the door instead of the bench that's over there. I am just absolutely loving having all my plants. I'm turning into, instead of the crazy cat lady, I'm turning into the crazy plant lady, but I love it. So I'm not really good on like the names of plants, but this one my mother-in-law gave me for my birthday. Absolutely love it. It's so pretty. I love when people gives me plants. I have one that's outside. A patient gave it to me years and years and years ago, and I still have it. Absolutely love it. And then one patient gave me some aloe vera and it just took off like wildfire, and I have some of it outside, and then I've got one part of it inside as well. But again, my mother-in-law gave me that. She also gave me this one. I think it's the same as the top plant. but it did. Look at the little baby leaf. Like when she gave it to me, it was really long and had leaves on it. I don't know if just being in a different home, moving it, if that is what, you know, killed it, but it didn't actually kill it because I do have that one little leaf growing back on. So I clipped the longer pieces off and I've got that one little leaf growing. So I'm hoping that it'll take off, and I just have it in my little Ray Dunn pot that says bloom. And then this little water sprayer, my sister-in-law bought this for me a couple of years ago. I don't know if it was birthday or Christmas, I have no idea. And then this little fern, that's my knees popping, y'all, if you can hear that. This little fern I got from Trader Joe's. I got it from Trader Joe's, and I don't know, like these little strands here, I've never had a fern before, so I don't know if that's like new growth or what that is. I need to look it up. And this one, I don't know what this is called, but I also got this from Trader Joe's as well. And this little piece right here was new. This just popped out maybe about a month ago, and it started growing really long. So I love it. It looks like I got a new one right there as well. So what I'll have to do in the morning, the sun does come through this window really good. So I'll just turn the blinds down so that it gets some of the light. And I do need one more plant for down there. I don't know what I'll get though. I have no idea. I'll have to go to Walmart or somewhere, or Lowe's and Home Depot, and see what kind I can get. Maybe I'll bring some aloe in here just for a different type of plant. But what I was saying, I kind of am thinking of getting another shelf. I don't know if I would do the same exact shelf and turn it, like flip it to where the longer piece, the taller piece is on this side, to kind of not exactly, you know what I'm saying? Like it would be tall going down this way, and then like the other side is going down that way. Let me know what you think. Should I get another one exactly the same so it would be symmetrical, or should I get the same type of plant shelf but like different shape and put here? I love my bench. I actually bought this off of my mom. She was wanting to sell it, and I really liked it. I think it's very pretty, but it's kind of like a waste. Like nobody ever sits on it. It is not comfortable to sit on at all. And I just have it here strictly for decor. I kind of put it here for people to put their purses or whatever on it whenever they came over, but they really don't use it for that either. So I'm kind of thinking I might sell it, or maybe I'll just put it in the Florida room. I don't know. I hate to sell something and then later be like, oh man, I wish I had it. So anyways, let me know down in the comments, should I get the same exact plant stand, or should I get the same style but just a different shape, like the shelves would be different, because I know they had different ones, and put it on this side, or should I just keep the bench here? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. I was thinking maybe I can move the bench here on this really long wall, but then I don't know, I kind of like this space being open, especially like when my niece and nephew comes over. The kids tend to get a little wild, and even though they're not supposed to be running through here, they tend to run through here. But anyways, so let me know what you think. But I absolutely love my plant shelf. So Miranda, if you are watching, thank you so much for my plant shelf. And Kathy, thank you so much for my plant. Okay, so now that I made another mess in the living room, I need to straighten it back up. Kason is over in the floor. Emmy's playing with them, but I just have like the screwdrivers, the box, and stuff like that to clean up. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Jason and Isabella, they are on their way home from work. She went to work with them today. So, and then we'll cook dinner. Okay, so Jason and Isabella just got home from work. Bella is entertaining Kason while I can come in here and cook. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix the keto bourbon chicken. I will have the recipe down in the description box for you. I believe I mentioned it earlier, but it is by Chef Michael. I found him on Instagram. So he does have a cookbook and no one got it for me for my birthday. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and order it myself and get that through Amazon, of course. But for dinner, we're gonna have the keto bourbon chicken. I'm gonna make some rice in the Instant Pot, as you just saw, and I'm gonna heat up some green beans on the stove, nothing fancy. Put a little bacon grease in there to give it some little extra flavor. And yesterday I made some roasted broccoli, green pepper, red pepper, and then I had some sauteed mushrooms and onions and some garlic butter. It was so good. And then I grilled some sausage on the grill, but I have some leftover, so I'm gonna actually fix this for myself. I may have just a teeny tiny bit of rice, I don't know. And then I think after that, I need to check in on my to-do list. I know I still need to go run. I don't think I had that on my list, but I know I need to do that. I still need to read in my book, which usually if I don't do it sometime during the day, then I'll do it at night, like after I shower and I'm in bed. Let's see what else was on my list. I think I put start on Playroom. I don't think I'm gonna get to that today. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that this weekend. I think tomorrow's Sunday and I think Jason's gonna be home. I really wanna get out there and clean up the garage. It is horrible. It's just awful. I mean, like we literally have just a teeny tiny pathway to get to my car, to get to the door that goes outside. Is ridiculous. So we need to clean that up because I want to start doing my Sydney Cummings workouts again, and there's just no room in the garage to do that. Which I was doing those in the driveway, and doing those outside, which I loved whenever I was doing 75 hard. So I think we're gonna do that tomorrow. I don't know. If we don't do that, then I will start on the Playroom tomorrow, and definitely will film that because you guys, it's a hot mess in there. Like it's bad. Anyways, let's get dinner started and I will show you everything whenever it's plated up. So as you saw, I had my rice in the Instant Pot. I will not make rice any other way now. So now I'm just going to get the green beans started. I have those in my pot there, and I'm going to put in a little bit of avocado oil in the pan and let that heat up a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and put the chicken plus all of the marinade into the pan and just let that cook. And you'll know that it's done whenever you have a nice crispy like brown coating on the chicken. You guys, I'm telling you, if you've not tried this before, you need to. Like I said before, you do not have to be keto. You do not have to use the bourbon if you don't drink alcohol or anything like that. The alcohol does get cooked out of it, but I know some people, if they are recovering alcoholics, they don't want anything to do with the alcohol, liquor, even in cooking, and I am completely on your side on that. So you do not have to add in the actual bourbon. So while that chicken and my green beans were heating up, the dishwasher needed to be unloaded, and usually this is Bella's job. I think I've mentioned this in other videos before. Usually Bella does this for one of her chores, but she was helping out by keeping Kason occupied and happy. So I went ahead and unloaded the dishwasher, put everything away so that I could go ahead and start cleaning up the kitchen while I was cooking, so that after dinner I didn't have a huge mess to clean up.
Oh, baby, good at thinking out loud, but not too good at keeping promises. No, did you fool yourself enough to be proud? Oh, baby, good at thinking. Even though your mama told
to go ahead and clean off my stove top. I've never used the Dawn Power Wash on the cooktop, so I wanted to give it a try and see how it worked, and it didn't do too bad of a job. I was actually impressed with it. I was using my just a little Scotch-Brite sponge to clean it off, and then I wiped it off with just a regular dishcloth, and then I came back in with my e-cloth, and then with the glass and polishing e-cloth.
Like you're feeling sorry. Don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that. Like you're feeling sorry, 'cause you're not feeling sorry. Hey, hey. Don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that. Like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the soul. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that. You're not feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the soul. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on, it's a devil on your shoulder.
So I had to come into Amelia's room so I could chat a little bit with you guys. Jason and the girls are out there watching Loki right now. So it's very loud, so I couldn't talk out there. But I feel like I had a pretty productive day today. I had to stop several times to feed Kason and change him and, you know, do all those things that you have to do when you have a little baby. But I do feel like I had a very productive day. So I don't know if I got everything checked off my to-do list. I'm going to go back out and see if there's anything else that I didn't do that was on there. I can't remember off the top of my head now. I know the playroom was on there, but I think I already talked about that. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm trying really hard to grow my channel, and I know that in order to grow it, you have to be consistent, and right now it is really hard with working outside of the home, and the kids are still in some activities, and then having the baby, and it's just a little crazy right now still. So I'm hoping once the kids start school back that we'll be on a little bit better of a schedule. I won't be working as much. I have been seeing a couple extra patients just because people are on vacation. We have one coworker that's on a medical leave right now, and so just trying to help out as much as I can, but not to where I'm completely going insane. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it gave you a little bit of motivation to clean along with me, or just get some things done on your to-do list, or if you were just watching it to relax, then I hope it helped you relax a little bit. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.